Hi guys, welcome to The Talking Point with me, George Baker Harris, and my co-host.
Nathan Leake, and I am very, very happy today.
Well, we'll get into that in a bit, but I'm just gonna log off in a bit, and you can just talk about Sunday's game. Obviously, I'm a United fan, and it is deadline
I'm a
day.
Spurs fan, as you can tell.
It's deadline day, and it's currently 8:30 at night. So yeah,
There is one bit of news that's come through.
all
Jack
right.
Wilshere has been released by West Ham.
I swear.
Yep, Jack Wilshere has been released by West Ham.
Oh, you watch.
He was on £100,000 a week. He was on £100,000 a week, not really playing, so it's an understandable move.
£100,000.
£100,000 a
You'll
week.
be holding up a United shirt by 9 o'clock and 200 grand a week.
Yep, I need to not play.
Oh, just like the rest of them. Anyway, starting off with Saturday, because Saturday was a good day. I enjoyed my Saturday.
Yes, it was.
We didn't lose. But yeah, starting off with Chelsea versus Crystal Palace.
The
4-0
early
Chelsea.
kickoff. Yeah, 4-0 Chelsea. The first half was a little bit cagey, but then as soon as Chelsea got the first, it was just bam, bam, bam. They're relentless.
Yeah.
Ben Chilwell played well.
I've got Chilwell on my dream team, so did me a bit of a favour. But yeah, Chelsea did play quite well from what I saw. I didn't watch it all because I was a bit busy, to be honest. But yeah, Chelsea played well from what I saw. I did watch it on Match of the Day. Obviously, they only showed the highlights, but they did look good.
Yeah.
Palace just didn't actually look that threatening, to be honest, which I was quite surprised about because they've been a bit of a threat this season.
Yeah, they played way too submissive against Chelsea. They didn't really bother the goalkeeper or the defenders.
Yeah, which I was quite surprised about, to be honest, because Fulham gave them a really good game and should have got all 3 points. But I just thought, Palace would have been watching that going, oh, hello, going to get myself some goals.
Yeah.
But they just didn't turn up, did they?
No, they didn't. But in fairness, for a team like Crystal Palace, getting points against the top 6 is just a bonus, really. They need to be winning games against the teams in and around them.
Well, they have beaten a top 6 side already, haven't they? So,
yes, they have.
Yeah, that top 6 side. I'm just going to start crying in a minute. It's cool. Just ignore it. Got Sky on in the background, just waiting for the Jadon Sancho to Man United is a done deal to pop up. But it's fine, Steve is out, so I'll just sign him on career mode. Just sign him on career mode, mate. It's fine.
Yeah, just play the rest of the season on career mode.
Wait, I'm just going to restart the season on career mode. I'm going to play Spurs on beginner and make sure I win at least 30-0 minimum. And Martial's going to get...
Yeah, again, good luck.
But we'll get onto that in a bit.
Second game of the weekend.
The second game was Everton are at home to Brighton. Everton won 4-2. Wasn't really...
Yep, James Rodriguez again shining. Calvert-Lewin scoring again.
Yeah.
Everton do look really, really good this season.
They do. It's their title to lose, isn't it?
The real test for them will be next week against Liverpool. Oh, not next week, but for the next game against Liverpool. Yeah. Because they've not beaten Liverpool since 2010, I think. And the form at Liverpool, when you would have to fancy Everton, especially at Goodison.
Yeah. I didn't really think Brighton turned up, to be honest. I thought they could have been beaten 6 or 7.
It was always going to be an uphill battle against Everton, the form team, Premier League.
Yeah, they are. Them and Villa. We'll move on to them in a bit, but they've both got perfect records, haven't they? I'd love to see Villa versus Everton next week. I think that'd be a cracking game. But
yeah, that's
moving on to the Saturday evening kickoff. Leeds versus Man City. Now, I did watch this game in full. I thought Leeds were really unlucky, but also were lucky, if that makes sense.
It does. I mean, the draw was a fair result, but it was like 2 boxers just trading blows, really.
Yeah, it could have gone either way towards the end. Leeds had some amazing opportunities, didn't they? But before Leeds had even got the equaliser, Should have been 6-7-0 City. Should have been out of sight and
Yep,
put that game to bed.
De Bruyne was very unlucky with his free kick. Very quick thinking.
Yeah.
And it just hit the post. Any other day that could have gone in.
Yeah, I think Ruben
But
Diaz
yeah,
had a
City
quiet game,
deserved their
didn't he?
lead at the time. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
loads of us, our father-in-law is a Leeds fan, or soon-to-be father-in-law is a Leeds fan. But yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, we've done this, done that against City's 400 million defense." I was like, oh, I didn't think Diaz had much to do, to be honest. I thought he was a bit unlucky
No,
at the
he
goal. I
didn't.
think it was Mendy that was mainly the real issue, wasn't it?
Mendy and Edison with the fumble.
Yeah.
Edison's a weird one. He is a better version of Ray Gomez, but
You even said this
for
last week, didn't you?
I did, yeah. And there was more proof of it this week where he made 3 or 4 brilliant saves, but then fumbled the ball from the corner to pretty much gift Rodrigo a goal.
Yeah. I mean, if you keep making predictions like this, mate, you're going to be on Sky Sports by the end of the season.
I did tell you. I did say.
I'll be doing this podcast on my own. I'll be standing out the studios going, Nathan, can you let me in, please? Please let me in.
Like, course, but admit United are shit.
Oh, well, I'll stand outside in the rain then. Moving on to Newcastle Burnley. Just wow. I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights, but just wow. Maximan is a big, massive dickhead because he had a 75% chance of playing on my dream team, so I didn't pick him. And he goes and puts in 12 points. Absolutely livid.
But yeah, he's an unbelievable player.
Mm.
You could tell that Newcastle missed something against Spurs when he wasn't playing. They really didn't have any threat up top until the penalty.
I think he's in the top 5 wingers in the league, to be honest.
He is, and you can tell that he's improved his end product as well.
Mm.
Like his passing, his crossing, it has improved from last season.
Did you see the assist?
That was the big criticism. Yeah. This is one of the very few weeks where I've watched all the games.
Yeah, I thought his assist was amazing, to be honest. The way, not even the ball was good, but the way he beat, I want to say it was not Creswell. Bloody West Ham player.
Tarkowski?
Yeah, Tarkowski. I think it was Tarkowski. The way he just kind of went back and then and he was gone. And
he's rapid.
Yeah, I just thought
if you give him a yard of space, he's gone. Yeah, left for dead.
Maximan just literally took Burnley to town, and apparently wasn't fully fit for that game. So I'm excited to see what he can do in a few weeks when he's fully fit.
Yep, but there is a worry for Burnley because they've not really signed anybody. Really do need to make a signing now.
But on a positive note,
otherwise it's going to be a tough season.
Yeah, I mean they've kept hold of Tarkowski. The British transfer window has only got 2 hours and 20 minutes to go.
Yep.
So unless Burnley decide they really need the money more than Tarkowski and he goes to West Ham, because that was the only really club that was interested and actually made a bid, wasn't it? I think holding on to him was good. I don't think they'll be like challenging for 7th. But I think 10th to 13th kind of place. I think they'll be fine.
They might be in real. I think they might be in real trouble if they don't bring in players either in this transfer window or in January.
You think it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Burnley, they put a good run together, don't they? But then they almost just capitulate, don't they? When you least expect it. So, we'll see what happens with that one. But moving on to Sunday, and I don't really want to have to talk about Sunday, to be honest. But
at least it's in order.
Yeah, exactly. So, Leicester, I thought they lost 3-0 at home to West Ham.
Yeah.
I did say this last week, and I'll say it again. They need to sack David Moyes and just give his assistant the full-time job.
Yeah. Give him the full-time job. I don't know what he's saying to his players.
No.
But this is chalk and cheese.
Exactly.
Completely different to the team last season.
Like they've just gone and beaten Wolves 4-0, and now they've just beaten
Yeah.
Leicester, who just spanked City 5-2. They've just spanked Leicester in their own backyard 3-0.
I don't know what it is. They look like a good team now, and they're beating good teams.
They're like
Maybe they
a
must have.
Champions League team at the moment, aren't they? Like
They must have watched this and gone, "No, we're not having these two slagging us off and predicting us relegation. They're just doing it to spite us."
Podcast, haven't they?
Yes, they're spiting us.
I still think they're going to.
But full credit to West Ham.
Yeah, I think when Moyes comes back after the international break, I think they'll just capitulate again.
I mean, if they do, there's a clear message there.
Exactly.
Get rid of David Moyes. Yeah.
Well, you've heard it here first on Talking Point, guys. Like, just saying. We're not just pretty faces. We do make some good predictions.
Well, one of us does.
All right. Well, there's still 2 hours to go, so let's watch this space, yeah?
Yes.
When we sign Agallo 2.0 with 10 minutes to go. Cool.
Right.
Just want to cry. Southampton versus West Brom.
Next.
I didn't actually see the highlights of this game, but I have got it on my screen here. Romeo scored in my dream team.
Yep. Scored a good goal as well. Like
someone called Denjepo.
Gineppo, yeah.
That's it. Gineppo. Denjepo. Oh no.
I knew what you meant.
Just as well you did. I don't think anybody else did. Yeah, you could probably sum this game up better because I think you've seen it. Well, you have seen it. But
yeah. The goals were good. West Brom really didn't offer much. And it's good to see Southampton being able to win games without relying on Danny Ings.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the stats here. 61% possession for Southampton. And across the stat, I've just got it on Sky here on my phone. It's just total domination across the board, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we said this last week, but West Brom are pretty much goners.
Yeah, I think they got lucky against Chelsea.
Or unlucky, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah, well, they got gifted a goal, didn't they? But they also then just blew up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think they'll be gone. I think they'll put up a bit of a fight, but I do think they'll finish 19th, to be honest.
Yeah.
Moving on to Arsenal versus Sheffield.
2-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal won 2-1.
Yeah.
I think they played quite well. I did watch some of this game, not all of it, but I thought they played quite well, to be honest.
Yeah, they've definitely improved than last season.
Scored
2 good goals. Pepe's goal was very good.
Yeah, which is quite rare.
He ran from like halfway line and then just like placed it in the bottom corner.
And Saka's goal was good. Like the teamwork beforehand, I thought was quite good.
Yep.
Goldrich with a good strike, but yeah.
Ultimately not enough.
I think Arsenal are going to do better than what we predicted, to be honest, mate. They've just signed Partey, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah, have you not seen that today?
No.
What? Yeah, they've signed Thomas Partey for 45 million.
Jeez.
Have you not been watching Deadline Day?
No.
Christ, boy. Yeah, literally at 6 o'clock this evening, they went, yeah, fuck it, here's 45 million. You signed him.
Wow. I know that Guendouzi's gone out on loan.
Yeah, Thomas Partey is an Arsenal player. So unless he fails his medical, which I think he's already done, actually, to be honest, I think, he's just an Arsenal player now. So, yeah.
Great.
That's good for them, isn't it? Good signing. Obviously, we'll probably do a transfer window reaction video. But
yeah,
big signing for Arsenal.
An important one as well.
Yeah. Which you don't look too happy about.
No, I'm not.
Not that you need any help right now. Next game, Wolves versus Fulham. Wolves only got one goal, 1-0. Didn't see that game.
Yeah.
But it looks
wasn't
like
a very good
domination
game
by Wolves and just should have done better with the ball.
It was more or less. But yeah, quite a dull game. Yeah. Yet again, Fulham, they look like they're going. probably
Yeah,
bottom of the league.
I can't see Fulham doing well, to be honest. Have they even scored a goal this season? Yeah, they have against
I've scored 3 against Leeds, yeah.
Leeds. But Leeds got 5 or something, didn't they?
4, yeah.
4, that was
It was
it.
4.
Wolves are a weird one at the moment. Just lost 4-0 to West Ham.
Yeah,
Only beat Fulham 1-0. I say only beat.
but a win is a win.
Yeah, exactly. A win is a win. And do you think, yeah, do you think, what do you think is going to happen there? Do you think they're just going to get back on track?
Well, it's a difficult one to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they've lost a key player in the transfer window in Doherty. I mean, they've replaced him, but obviously it's somebody who was outside the Premier League.
Yeah.
So it'll take a little time for him to get used to English football.
Yeah. And
overall, I do think Wolves will be solid.
Yeah.
They'll be there or thereabouts in terms of European places.
You think? Yeah. Romano's just tweeted saying Arsenal are set to win their race against time. Just started to sign and complete the paperwork for Thomas Partey. Medicals all done. Agents' fees all done. Release clause triggered. Here we go on deadline day.
I hope there's another dodgy fax machine like that one at Old
And
Trafford that kept De Gea there.
Man United have just confirmed Chris Smalling-Seal's permanent move to Roma.
Very good move for him. A very, very good move for him. He was brilliant in Serie A last season.
Yeah, he was very brilliant, wasn't he? Can't believe it took him this long to just sell him. Should have got rid of him ages ago or kept him and played him. Money that could have been put towards different transfers. We'll get into that in a different video because I've got so much to say. But moving on to our next game is Man United versus Tottenham. So it was Man United.
What was the score?
It was Man United 1, Tottenham 0. Because you cheating bastards.
Yeah, there's a little line on top of that 0, little curved line. 6. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 6.
Where do you want to start?
Well, we can start with the first minute.
The penalty.
Hands definitely a penalty. I was screaming at the TV. I was like, Sanchez, you fucking idiot.
Did you think
and I thought
days where you just fall apart at that point?
Yeah, I did. Because when we go to places like Stamford Bridge, Old Trafford, Anfield, we never get the rub of the green. We never seem to be able to perform, or if we do perform, it's once every 20 or 30 seasons.
I mean, United were there for the taking, weren't they, before kickoff, really? Played poor against Palace and Brighton. Should have lost both. Did lose one. Obviously, I predicted us to win. Coming into it, I did think, maybe we will lose. I didn't think we'd get smashed 6-1. Don't think you would have predicted 6-1.
You, me both. No. I predicted a draw, so this is just completely out the blue for me.
The biggest talking point for me wasn't actually the score. It was the manner in the United players' response. Like, what I noticed is when Martial got sent off, Harry Maguire standing 10 yards behind him with his hands on his head. On his hips, sorry. You're a captain. You should be running up to the referee. Why is the ref not using VAR? I don't know about you, but Lamella should have been gone as well. Both should have been sent off.
I think it just should have been a yellow card to both. That's it.
Yeah.
Yellow card for both of them.
Because after that point, you were 2-1 up. The game was gone, really.
And that was just after... That was after a period as well where we had chance after chance after chance.
Exactly. And then the game was just gone, wasn't it, after Martial got sent off, to be honest.
Yeah.
A few players lost their heads. Pogba should have been sent off. Shaw should have been sent off. Bruno was dropped at half-time because he apparently had abused Maguire and Matic in the dressing rooms.
I don't know what to say about Man United. Do you think Sunday was... Do you think it was a game where Spurs were just that good going forward or United were just that poor defensively? Because I think it's a mix of both.
I think it was a mix of both. Like, the second goal, Son's goal, the first one, Could have been stopped. If Maguire
Yeah.
stood over the ball, like most people do, so people can't take a quick free kick, it was never going to be a goal. Like, there was no good play before it. It was literally a needless foul. And then Kane's just looked up and gone through. Like, that's it. It wasn't.
And then once Son goes past the defence, you're not catching him.
No. And he did it twice, didn't he? But he had a poor touch on the second one, didn't he? Yeah, just not great, to be honest. I don't know what else I can say, really. Just, yeah, go ahead, take the floor, because I know you've got a lot to say. But from my point of view, we just self-destruct.
I mean, for a Spurs fan, it was exciting to watch because you got Son playing so well, you got Kane playing so well, and you still got Gareth Bale to come into the mix as well. So the thought of that after the international break it's very, very exciting.
And you look frightening, don't you? You had a poor start to the season. You kind of just
losing 1-0 to Everton.
You're super fit, probably a bit tired, but yeah, super fit now because you've had all them games.
So maybe the Europa League maybe that was a blessing in disguise for us because we seem to be finding our feet a little bit more now.
And Ndombele looked good. Give him that. He's looked good this season.
Yeah.
Good. I wouldn't say it's a good goal. It's a lucky goal, but it went in.
Very lucky.
But yeah, it went in, didn't it? They all count.
Yeah. Aurier impressed me as well in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Although he wasn't really challenged too much.
I was very surprised when Doherty was on the bench. And then we know he can score because he does it a bit, doesn't he? I thought Rashford was going to exploit him, to be honest. I thought Rashford was going to go through there against him, but just Rashford didn't get no service.
No. Yeah, the strikers were isolated.
Yeah. I think we had one chance in the box and it led to a penalty. Correct me if we actually had another good chance. I don't remember it.
Oh, no, Mason Greenwood had a decent chance and it just went wide.
Oh, yes. Yes. But yeah, if we'd recorded this last night, I would have said United need to go bid for Sancho and bring in a centre-back as well. And as it stands, with 2 hours and 5 minutes to go, nothing's happening, mate. Nothing.
But what is evident to me is there is a serious, serious problem at Man United.
Yeah, something's gone wrong. Because we were
even under David Moyes, Man United wouldn't perform like that. They wouldn't capitulate like that. They might play badly, but nowhere near that badly.
Yeah.
There is something that...
We were the best team in the league post-lockdown.
And now you've just fallen apart.
Who
do you blame? Do you blame the manager?
I blame
Do you blame the players?
You can't.
Do you blame the owners?
You can't send. I guess you can kind of blame Ollie. You can blame Ollie for the performance, but ideally it's the players. But Ollie's gone into this season with everyone's spent big money. Everyone's been backed, except for us. As it stands, we have our net spend is 35 million plus 15. So we spent 50 minus 20 for Smalling. We spent 30 million. With Traore, I don't know if that's coming out of January's budget or now. So you could say between 50 and 30 million. Actually, sorry, it was 18 million pounds up front for Traore.
And another question is, are these players that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants, or are they just players that are given to him?
I think the only one he probably would have wanted was Van der Beek. From what I know, and I know, is Grealish was his first choice. I think Van der Beek was his second.
But 80 million, an 80 million price tag on Grealish, that was never going to happen.
It would have happened if Pogba had been sold. Because back in February, everyone was reporting that the deal was done for him to come to United in the summer. But obviously, COVID, Pogba didn't leave, so...
And then he signed a 5-year deal at Villa.
Yeah. Apart from that, I don't think we even were looking at Cavani until yesterday. He's not a target. He's a panic buy. Because if he was a target, he's been a free agent for 3 months now, isn't he? We would have brought him in at the start. Tellez wasn't our first choice. Totally understand why we didn't buy Regulion. I'm fine with that. Tellez looks good. I'm happy with Tellez. I won't moan about Tellez.
But Region had a good game against United, though.
He did, yeah. I don't know if he was Ollie's second choice because I know Ollie. I don't know. I think Tellez and Van der Beek would have been the only ones Ollie's like, oh yeah, I'll take them. I just think Edward would stuck his head through the door and gone, I fucked this deal up. I can get you Cavani. And he's like, well, I need someone, so yeah, sure, why not? And Traore, look, he's only played 25 minutes of Serie A before he had his 3 games. So he had 25 minutes, and then he had 3 games after lockdown. He's just turned 18.
That is a big risk.
He scored 1 goal. It's a good goal. I've seen the goal. It's a good goal. Yeah. He's apparently got the same ceiling as, the Juventus signed the Atalanta striker, who's doing well.
Yeah.
He's got the same ceiling as him. Very highly sought of. I'm not against the deal because I like it when we sign young players. It's like the Ronaldo deal. When we sign Ronaldo. I'm not saying he'll ever be as good, but
the thing
not
is,
really anyone knows about him.
The thing is, Man United need players for now, not just players for the future. They've got an academy for the future.
Exactly.
You've got players like Mason Greenwood coming through that academy. That's not the problem. The problem is players for now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that squad is not good enough.
We've got 3 hours left. Have we got 3 hours? Yeah.
2 hours.
2 hours. I keep thinking it's 12. I think you'll see a signing by United. I can't tell you who it's going to be because I don't know, but it will be a panic buy. Romano has officially tweeted saying Dembele is off. I'm going to make myself look really stupid, but hey ho, I've already made myself look stupid on this channel enough. I still think there is a 5% chance Sancho joins. Just hear me out on this. So Romano has been tweeting all day about every single deal. He's tweeted about Skriniar, everybody, all these big deals, yes, right? Yeah. He's not tweeted once about Sancho saying the deal's off. Not once has he mentioned it's off. I'm not saying it's on, and I do not expect us to sign him. But if the deal was dead and the deal was done, not done as in done, but done as in dead, I would have fully expected him to say no deal. Wouldn't you? He said Ousmane Dembele deal's dead. He's still not mentioned Sancho.
Yeah, maybe he's got other deals on his mind rather than
maybe he thinks,
Sancho.
I think everyone knows it's dead, so I don't think he feels maybe he needs to tweet about it. But he kind of it's just in the back of my mind, just like there's a 10% chance maybe that there is something. We are a sieve.
Yeah,
but he is in England. Doesn't actually have to do the medical in Manchester. He doesn't have to do a medical technically. There's no law to say he has to do one. As long as the paperwork's done by 11, we don't have to announce him or anything until 2 weeks' time. As long as all the paperwork's signed, we don't have to announce him until we put him in the starting lineup against whoever we've got next. Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's so far-fetched, and I do not expect it. But it does kind of make a little bit of sense.
Kind of.
It does, but it's not going to... It's so far-fetched that it's just not going to happen, is it?
No, it's not going to happen. Right, let's move on to
the last game of the weekend.
Other big shock.
Which I think is a bigger shock, to be honest.
It is.
Thank God.
Aston Villa 7.
Liverpool 2.
Liverpool 2. Like, where do you even start with that?
Well, Ollie Watkins, what can we say? Villa knew that Liverpool were going to play a high line.
On his Premier League debut, yeah.
Aston Villa knew Liverpool were going to play a high line, and they exploited it.
Exploited it numerous times. Ollie Watkins, his finishing, particularly for the second and hat-trick, was brilliant. Predatory instincts for the hat-trick. Unstoppable shot in the top corner for his second. But let's rewind it to the first goal. Yet again, what was Adrian doing? What was he doing?
Doing what Adrian does best, proving he's a rubbish goalkeeper.
Like, any goalkeeper would just launch that forward. instead of dilly-dallying and then giving the ball away. Liverpool do need to look for another. They need to look for another number 2 goalkeeper because
and another
this is
centre
what the
back.
6th or 7th top.
Don't rate Van Dijk.
And
No,
another
I'm
centre
joking.
back.
Not Van Dijk. Joe Gomez.
Yeah, he had an absolute shocker.
Trent's not played well. I've always said Trent can't defend. Don't think
Literally
Robertson
none of that
can defend that well either, to be honest. I think they're just so good going forward that I think they were so good going forward last season that teams were just scared to attack them.
But that's the thing with a
But
team
when you
like
do
Liverpool,
attack
you need to
Liverpool,
attack them.
they've only got Van Dijk back.
And we've seen what happens. We've seen what happens if you attack Liverpool.
Yeah, Leeds got 3 goals against them. Villa got 7.
Yep.
So that's 10 goals they've conceded.
Arsenal got 1.
Newly promoted teams.
Arsenal got 1 against them as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only Liverpool player that I'd say can leave that pitch with his head held high is Mo Salah.
He tried, didn't he? He tried to drag them back into it. 2 good goals.
Got 2 goals, but they were torn apart. Ross Barkley got a goal in his Villa debut, former Everton man, so that must have been doubly sweet for him. 2 for Jack Grealish.
Yeah. Grealish was man of the
and
match.
Then just
2
when
goals, 3 assists.
Yeah. And then just when he thought the game was maybe swinging in Liverpool's favour, John McGinn made it 4-1, was it?
4-1 at half time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of the goals are deflected, but
you need luck
even so,
games, don't you?
Even so, Liverpool were dead in the water, which is unbelievable to think of. When you first saw the fixtures getting released, this would have been one of the games where you thought, right, that's a dead cert 3 points for Liverpool.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't believe it. 7-2. Mad. Hang on, Nathan.
The last 2...
Hang on, Nathan, give me 1 second. Hang on.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Did you hear any of that?
I heard Archie crying.
Yeah, he's very unwell. I'll just edit that out and edit.
Right.
Yeah, 7-2, man. Honestly. Where
This has
were
been a
we?
mad. This has got to be the maddest weekend for football,
Well, just in
for Premier
United.
League football I've ever watched.
Well, if you think United and sorry, I just got on my phone here because I was just double checking. 8, 7, 15 goals in the last 2 games. Like crazy shenanigans. Just can't believe it.
I
Absolutely.
mean, who knows who's going to win the Premier League now?
I do. Everton are going to win it. Calvert-Lewin's going to get like 100 goals, mate. Angelo just thinks this is bloody FIFA 21 career mode, doesn't he? Literally just sitting on
Yeah,
the
but
bench with his Xbox controller.
he's made good signings though. He's made
He has. But this
very
is
good
what...
signings.
I mean, I'm not going to get too worked up about it because I'm going to use Everton as a good example on the transfer window. But this is what happens when the owners are ambitious and he gets backed. They've not spent a lot and they've not bought a lot. They've just recruited well what he needs.
And Everton are looking to get a new stadium as well. So, you know, they're building for the
Champions
future.
League for it. Like you did. You were like, right, let's get Champions League while this new stadium plan goes. You'd had it a few times before. Yeah. But now you're in the steps of solidifying yourself consistently every year.
Yeah,
which is hard.
We've got a lot of work to do for us to get back into that position.
If you play like you did on Sunday, you're going to come second, mate. Well, third, because Villa will come second. It's just going to... you watch, you'll be Everton, Villa, Tottenham, and fucking Leeds in the Champions League next year. United, City, Liverpool will be in the fucking Europa League at best.
Then Arsenal, mid-table.
Sorry, no, I put you Arsenal in Europa League and Man United and Man City. We keep playing the way we're playing, mate. We're both going to get fucking relegated. Well, mate, where's Rob? Excuse me. We'll stay up. That's how it works. I haven't getting. Yeah, they'll stay up and bloody Manchester Derby are in fucking Championship next season. Fucking sham.
Oh God.
Well, that's my thoughts anyway. For the weekend.
Well, that was a lot to digest, wasn't it?
It was. As it stands, we will be recording a transfer deadline or transfer window, not just deadline day. Yeah. We'll do some top 10 signings, bad signings, good ones, just a general review on Tottenham and United and clubs in general.
Yeah.
Keep the content going.
I mean, it's international weekend, so yeah.
Exactly. But as it stands, just check if there's any updates to give you. There is one. Tottenham are back to being shit as of next week, apparently.
What? During the international break?
Yeah, all your players are going to get injured.
Yeah, well, you're going to have a fully fit squad and still go down.
Well, on that note, yeah, I still think we'll get top 4, and you will get 4th, 5th, 6th. I said 6th, didn't I? Fuck you know.
Yeah.
I meant Tottenham 4th and fucking Man United 10th. That's what I meant. Cry.
Oh, this is taking its toll on you, eh?
It is. And I've still got deadline day to complete watching.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, well, when you get a call as my emergency contact to say he needs a liver transplant because he's drunk too much alcohol, you'll understand why. I'll just be
Good job.
singing
I've not
Jadon
given you my
Sancho.
real number.
Well, that's quite rude,
Right.
isn't it?
On that bombshell,
Oh yeah.
it is
Well,
time to.
yeah. Sorry, I was interrupting your outro there, but I was just going to say thanks for all the subs. Up to 123 now. Got the 1, 2, 3. Get in there. Very happy. That's about it, really. Yeah, that was a shit intro. Oh, it's just so sad. Like,
Right. On that bombshell, it's time for us to leave. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you then. We'll see you in the future.